You don't need closure to move on. Guys, you don't need closure to move on. Closure is what happens as you move on. You know, it's not something that at now you have to get it first is when you start moving. No. As you move on, that's when closure happens. And it means when you are now connecting to the truth, to your own truth as to what happened, that's when closure is happening. You know, it's not a matter of you now going to look for it from somewhere. It's not a matter of you expecting someone else to give you the truth of what happens. There is a role you played in what happened. You need to look into that. Connect with your own truth. That's the closure. So that by the time you're sitting on your own, ile unaangalia uko enye, what happened here? What role did I play myself for me to reach where I am right now? It doesn't matter whether that person has the closure or not. It doesn't matter whether they are seeking closure on themselves or not. It doesn't matter whether they are moving on or not. You see, the problem of going and seeking closure from someone else is you are relying on that other person to move on. What if the other person has decided doesn't want to move on? What if the other person wants to play games with you? Maybe they are a manipulator. Maybe they are a narcissist, as you might call it. Or maybe they are confused as fuck. They're also just scared as you are scared. How will they tell you the truth when themselves can't face the truth? Closure, it has to be you. You have to face your own truth. You have to see the role you played in that situation. That's the closure. As you're moving on, now that closure is happening. Move on, bro. Heartbreaks come. It doesn't mean now when you're at there's medicine for heartbreak. It doesn't mean that your heartbreak is a bit smoother when you've gotten closure. It doesn't mean now moving on is better when you've gotten closure from someone, bruh. You'll end up in some make-up sex, bullshit make-up sex, thinking that you people have made up. Made up for what? What have you made up? You haven't even addressed the situation till it ended. It has ended, you haven't addressed that. You are afraid to address it. You are afraid to put yourself in that position, in that role that you played in ending that situation. You are afraid to face the reality. So you want another person to face it for you. My people, closure is what happens as you move on. You don't go looking for closure from anyone. Look it within. Look for it within, bro. People, heal.